He stood at the gate with a kitchen knife saying he's going to stab police.
Crime is on the rise.
Armed with an axe and a machete.
Trying to break into 2 separate houses.
But cometh the hour.
More units, more units.
Cometh the Interceptors.
Get on the floor! Out and running.
We're riding with West Yorkshire's elite.
What's up?
Alongside their pursuit drivers.
Contact, stand by.
On target with their firearms unit. In the air with their eye in the sky.
Off and running.
This is the front line in the fight against crime.
Get on the floor!
This is Police Interceptors.
It's just another day in paradise.
We've got a BMW 3 Series failing to stop.
Coming up,
Speed is now 90 miles per hour.
Interceptors go into overdrive pursuing a nicked high-performance car.
2-2, we've got runners.
There.
3767
Pinched in the iron grip of the pit team.
Clear, head first down now!
And
Vehicle strong.
AD reaps the rewards of a 5-star sting.
I'll have a Chupa Chups lolly, but it has to be Coca-Cola flavour. Four shows en route. Come on, Soph.
It's night shift o'clock.
I'm here.
And Sergeant Sophie is late for a date with a runaway driver.
Ready.
AD gets his toe down to join a pursuit in Wakefield.
We're doing 50 miles an hour now, just passing Village Green at Norton.
There's a police unit that's behind a vehicle that's failing to stop. We're heading towards that area to assist with basically the tactical phase of hopefully bringing it to a safe conclusion.
8 miles away, the runaways already snagged a pack of pursuing interceptors.
The black Honda Civic. Came past me with no lights on, tried to flash him to put them on and he took off. We're Barnsley Road, heading away from Wakefield.
AD and the Sarge hatch a plan.
We'll then go over the bridge and go right on Barnsley Road. That'll take us down towards...
Cheviot Lane.
Yeah, somewhere down that way.
They need to get into position with a stinger to take the wind out of his sails before someone's hurt.
Increasing to 70 miles an hour.
Mirror, signal, manoeuvre. He's read the highway code.
We're taking a left off Barnsley Road, bit of a track.
But also the big book of bad boy driving. Chapter 1, take 'em onto rural roads. Chapter 2, bully past oncoming cars. And Chapter 4, crossroads? What crossroads?
Gone straight ahead towards Old Royston.
He's going like a bat out of hell in pitch black.
Speed 90 miles an hour.
Which makes his next move the dimmest of all.
45 is turned his lights out.
Lights out and high risk, this driver is trying everything to shake off interceptors on the ground. But with a bird's eye view from 1,000 feet...
I think them passes above now from 50 cars.
3-1, yeah, we're just coming on scene now.
There's no escape from the eye in the sky.
It's gone straight ahead, heading into Old Royston, general direction of Havercroft.
3-1.
The great spark is now on borrowed time.
Looking like a right. Confirming right, Cheviot Lane, back towards Wakefield and Barnsley Road.
Where we
Towards
are.
us now.
Yeah, we might be able to get a stinger sight here.
He's put his lights back on. Andy, we're just at junction at top of that, and do you want to set stinger up? I'm not sure if it comes back to Wakefield, I'm trying to get back to local area.
Cheviot Lane, we're on Cheviot Lane, yeah.
The plan worked. The driver is hurtling towards Adi and Sophie head on.
Just coming round the corner towards Shea Lane Crossroads, speed 50 miles an hour.
4-4 with Cheviot Lane, Junction Barnsley Road with a Singer site.
It's a race to lay the spikes before target gets past them.
Still continuing down Cheviot Lane towards Barnsley Road.
Speed is 70 miles an hour in a 30.
The high-tailing Honda is careering towards them at over double the speed limit.
Is it a black Golf?
Sierra 4-4, you're coming towards us. Just say what vehicle it is again.
The black Civic is going to come out of 3 houses pump in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, we've got a Stinger sight.
The trap is set.
We're going to head towards the back of Willie, down that region, to the Stinger side.
In Wakefield, a lights-out Honda is refusing to stop. He's running off the road.
4-5 is turned his lights out.
But he can't outrun the Interceptors on the ground. Or in the sky.
Speed is 70 miles an hour in a 30.
And he's heading straight for 96 spikes thrown on the road by Adi.
He's going to come out of 3 houses pump in about 10 seconds. Yeah, we've got a Stinger sight.
Incoming 3, 2, 1.
Spin stung.
Confirm it's been stung.
Bang! Direct hit. Both front tyres are punctured.
Vehicle stung and we're going right.
He's wrong side of the carriageway.
Right, let's get back in car.
I think he's looking to get back across. Stand by. And we are out and running. Decam.
That's because of that Stinger.
Perfect.
Where's it gone round here?
Went right.
Up there.
It must have been on. It must have carried on up here. Must have done.
Okay, that's it. What's over to you now? It's going to be.
The fleet-footed driver scales a high fence and legs it into school playing fields. But the passenger isn't quite as nimble. Sophie and Adi are quick to join the chase.
Gone here.
That was beautiful.
As the driver reaches the trees, his flat-footed mate is
Going away from here, away from Barnsley Road.
Behind your back now.
Yes, it's in the corner of this compound.
They've got him.
one down, one to go. But catching him won't be so simple.
The second yard's been over the 6-foot fence in front of me.
The driver has gone to ground.
3-1, yeah, we followed that one, we lost him on the trees.
How do we get over this fence? Get up.
Can you get over?
No, because it spikes up top.
Can
Careful.
dog get over? No.
The spiky fence is too high for the police dog, but Thai boxing champion Sophie, known in the ring as Big Dog, isn't going to let a 6-foot fence defeat her.
Be careful, Sarge. Just watch out for them on your
Hang on a
face.
minute.
Hold on, you got it.
Got it. Which way's he gone?
It's gone straight on.
Delicately navigating a less spiky gate, it's time for hide and seek in the schoolyard.
That officer who's just made over the fence, keep going along the fence line. Going.
Big Dog's on the hunt.
Keep going right to end.
So yeah, keep going that way. The trees and that sort of shrubbery is where we've lost him. We can't see into those trees, so he's around that area somewhere.
Lost him in those trees. There. Where?
They've spotted him.
Stay there. All right, put your hand behind your back. And we'll get the dog out.
Other hand behind your back as well.
4-4, we've got him.
The dangerous driver, Nick Playground, is just 16 years old.
Soon the rest. Just left the motor vehicle and feeling stop at this time, all right?
Prey in the bag. The next challenge is to get him back over the railings.
We need some officers to come and assist us getting him over the fence.
Banged up, stretched behind bars, there's time to reflect on Adie's A-star sting.
Do you not see this perfect? Absolutely bang on.
They don't do a badge anymore, I won't get another badge.
I think we'll get you a badge for that.
I want a badge for
Yeah,
that.
I think you need a badge for that. That were
I'll have a Chupa
perfect.
Chups lolly, but it has to be Coca-Cola flavour.
Coca-Cola flavour Chupa Chups lolly.
Just stand back for us because there's a bit of pressure with it.
They can't get hold of the keys, but Interceptor hardware opens many doors. And school's out, kids.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
The teenage runaways will be treated to a sleepover in the cells. Before they head back to the Nick, there's just enough time for Adie to admire his handiwork.
Very happy. We've rocked up, managed to sting both front wheels. As you can see, they're both completely deflated. As a result, it's brought the pursuit to a conclusion less than half a kilometre from where we stung it. So very happy with that. I'm going to go have a nice coffee now to celebrate. Like it.
The teenage joyrider was convicted of stealing the car and dangerous driving. He was banned from the roads for a year and referred to the youth offending team for 12 months. No further action was taken to his slow coach passenger.
See you later. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Sergeant looking after me. He's gone and got me a Chupa Chups lolly.
As requested.
I don't look out like Kojak with this though.
What an Interceptor doesn't know about cars isn't worth knowing.
Oh, you got slow. You won't be going fast over them, will you, lad?
Stand by. Contact with the subject vehicle.
Crime is on the rise.
Keep your hands up! Hands on your head!
So it's time to fight back.
Do not move! Do not move!
Battling on the front line are Nottinghamshire's finest.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Arms behind your back, go now!
Highly trained pursuit drivers.
Right.
Box on.
Stop.
Specialists in entry and search.
Safety on.
Rapid response firearms officers.
We know you've got shotguns in there, mate. Shots fired.
And the crime-stopping force of the dog unit.
Dog's got one.
Stay where you are.
Wherever the battle takes them, they'll never back down.
Police officer.
Because cometh the hour,
Running.
Hands on your head.
cometh the Interceptors.
All in a day's work.
Coming up,
Yes, from 5-3, we are pursuit. Vehicle is lights off, swerving across all lanes.
the team go bumper to bumper in a 100-mile-an-hour takedown.
You're going to crash to the near side. Stand by.
The big red key wakes a big bad drug dealer.
Looks like it's a kilo block of uncut. The street value is probably upwards of £100,000.
And a bunch of balloonists push Katie to bursting point.
Time's up. It's being recovered.
Within 5 minutes?
Yep. Stop supping your nitrous oxide and you know what time it is, won't you?
Police Interceptors have teamed up with Nottinghamshire's finest. Brand new force, same old story. Last year, the county's crime figures rose by almost 11,000 incidents. Life for an Interceptor is far from dull.
Working in Nottinghamshire is brilliant. I think I'd describe it as a policeman's playground. Like any big city within the UK, it's densely populated, there's lots going on. Gangs and drugs, burglary, vehicle thefts, robbery. But also we've got some major road networks that run through the county, which travelling criminals use to commit crime in and out of Nottinghamshire. There's always something to be hunting or looking for.
It's Saturday evening, and Interceptors Dan Machin and James Carrington are on the lookout for a car that was reported stolen this morning.
Cinder Hill Road, southwestbound, a Peugeot 207, stolen from Laurels Ray in Limby by means of burglary.
Car theft has been on the rise in Nottinghamshire, and the Interceptors are proactively targeting cars that are being shipped across county lines. The brand new network of ANPR cameras lets them know where the stolen Peugeot passes and which way it's heading.
It's just done a camera about a mile from where we are in this direction. Keep your eyes peeled.
Units are flooding the area.
From 5-2, we're going after the Peugeot as well.
It's only a matter of minutes before the car is spotted.
Here we go. Right again. It's just been followed by an RV down towards the 610.
Approaching the RA.
The car's heading for the M1. Dan and James are still a few miles away from its last location, so they need to get busy.
The next roundabout.
Dan unleashes the BMW's X5 330 horses and steers them towards the M1.
Where's it gone? Motorway?
Motorway southbound. Go on.
The Nottingham Interceptors keep a large stable of thoroughbred pursuit cars. BMW X5s are equipped with gun safes, ready for firearms teams to deploy at a moment's notice.
Safety on.
The dog units respond to calls in the 150-mile-per-hour Skoda VRS wagon, while traffic units, both unmarked BMW X5s and 3 Series estates, to keep a stealthy eye on the county's motorists. Dan and James have threaded their X5 through the evening traffic and closed the gap on the pursuit.
5-3, we're just in convoy with those call signs. 10 seconds, we're with you. We're with them now.
Up ahead, an unmarked X5 and a marked patrol car are tailing the stolen Peugeot.
To pursuit, there are 3 T-Pack vehicles with you now.
The stolen 207 is showing no signs of slowing. The Interceptors need to force the runaway's hand.
They're going to try and do the get by in lane 1.
Get by, try lane 1. Doing it now.
Plane cars going underneath. Right, stand by.
There's a junction up ahead. James needs to keep the pursuit on the motorway.
Try and keep him on. Stay up his near side.
M1 might be busy, but it's much safer than built-up residential streets.
He's going to get it off, mate. Try and keep him on.
Lane 1, lane 2.
Just try and keep him on. Go on. Just stay alongside him. Keep him on. Keep him on. Sound.
They've shut the door, but the runaway driver is swerving erratically from lane to lane, and judging by the state of the Peugeot's rear bumper, he's not afraid to get physical.
What junction? Just past 25. To the lead X5, you want to take pursuit commander?
James says he likes to chill out to mellow tunes when he's behind the wheel. So this driver recklessly swerving at 100 miles an hour will be totally his cool.
Yeah, 5-3, we are pursuit. Vehicle is lights off, swerving across all lanes. Medium risk. Lane 4, 100, lane 4.
The runaway knows he can't outrun 3 intercept units, hoping his erratic driving will force them to call off the pursuit.
This vehicle is at least 3 up. We are in lane 3 now. We are at medium risk. He's swerving across all lanes. 90.
Take it to lane 4 or lane 1, we need to get by.
From pursuit, he is lane 3, swerving in front of us at 100.
There's another junction rapidly approaching. James positions the units for another blocking manoeuvre.
To the lead X5, get near side, don't want him coming off the motorway. 2NH, he's swerving across all lanes. He's to our near side now. We are at 8.5.
Dan carefully draws the 2-ton X5 alongside the speeding hatchback. The runaway's rapidly running out of options.
He's in lane 3 to the lead X5, watching near side. We want him on when he kept on. Half-mile marker board for the A50, 24 Alpha. Stand by, contact with the subject vehicle. It's taking extensive damage. He's going to crash to the near side. Stand by.
The pursuit may have ended. Is it game over for the runaway driver? Interceptors James and Dan are on the M1 in pursuit of a stolen Peugeot.
To pursuit, there are 3 T-Pack vehicles with him.
The runaway was trying to bully the police drivers into backing down.
From pursuit, he is lane 3, swerving in front of us at 100. Traffic on the motorway remains light.
But his reckless driving saw the 100-mile-an-hour pursuit come to an abrupt end.
Stand by, contact with the subject vehicle. It's taking extensive damage. He's going to crash to the near side. Stand by.
In an act of sheer desperation, the stolen Peugeot went for a gap that simply wasn't there.
He's going to crash to the near side. Stand by. Police dog loose!
2 of the lads have made off into the bushes with Dan and James hot on heels.
Jim, go!
One of the lads wasn't so quick to get away.
Police officer!
One down, but the driver and passenger are still on the run.
They've gone through here up to this point. We've come through. I've got a shout of police dog, and I've pretty much stopped here. Dogs come through and they're gone.
Units are searching the area, but James isn't hopeful.
They've probably got phones on them, haven't they? So probably contact someone to come and pick them up. I'm gutted. But 1 out of 3, who knows? Go and see what state the police car's in, shall we?
The X5 has picked up a battle scar, and so has James's finger.
Smashed my hand to pieces, I think. Nearly pull my finger off on the fence.
The southbound lane of the M1 has been closed for 30 minutes.
These lads, when they get in these stolen cars, they just don't care. We've got to think about the risk, members of the public, but...
30 minutes.
These lads, when they get in these stolen cars, they just don't care. We've got to think about the risk, members of the public, but as you've just seen, they do not care. They'll weave around the motorway at 100 mile an hour, trying to crash into police cars. They've totaled this person's car. They don't care. Could be worse, couldn't it? Could have no finger.
As the cuffed passenger is taken back to the nick, it's a long gone. The M1 is underway again, but the stolen Peugeot won't be going anywhere.
You've got that, in comparison to that, I think we've got off lightly.
Because it went with a massive bang.
It proper walloped the police car. I thought it'd be a lot worse than that. It was proper giving it the full swerve and MacGyver.
Yeah. That's as new.
Eh?
Fair wear and tear, this.
German engineering, my friend.
Yes. A bit of a scouring pad and some sillet bang, that'll come straight off.
The driver of the stolen car and his passenger are still at large, but with their mate in custody,
still out, chopper.
The net is closing in. What an Interceptor doesn't know about cars isn't worth knowing.
Oh, you got slow. You won't be going fast over them, will you, lad? Those plates don't exist.
He's saying the plates don't exist.
And when something doesn't ring true...
Because the number plates that are on it are not the true identity of the car.
That's not my problem.
Right.
They're masters of weeding out lies.
Please don't treat me like morons.
Oh, that's what you said.
No, I didn't ask you what your name is. Do you have a licence, Cassie?
No, I don't.
Right. That's what I was getting at, right.
Oh, my God.
An undercover unit from the Proactive Intercept Team, or PIT team for short, are lying low in Bradford. And they've clocked an apparently dodgy driver through their rear window. Time to have a word. The suspect Audi winds through the back street. Then floors it. The team hunt in packs.
Stand by, an Audi A5.
Bridgewater Road, Bradford.
And Steph and Harry are only a feet away.
Go towards Northcliffe Road.
Towards where?
Northcliffe Road.
Stand here.
Stand by.
With the lead car on its tail, the reckless driver hammers through narrow streets, while kids play at the roadside. But he's got himself into a tight spot. The route ahead is blocked by an ambulance.
We're in the back alley now, it's got diversion lights on. May look to ram us. Stand by.
Thinking better of a reverse ram,
Got a bail out, going to be right on foot.
he eventually takes his chances on foot.
2-2, we've got runners.
Harry and Steph are nearby.
Where are you, mate? Where are you?
I don't know where they are.
They need to find the runner, fast.
2-2, it's an Asian male wearing a baseball cap. My colleagues chased on foot. I don't know where he is. I've got secured.
Back there, mate.
I can have some more use for me, please.
GPS built into the cop's radio, and a healthy dose of local knowledge works a treat.
Runners, Bridgewater Place in Bradford, any units to assist?
Yeah, on Bridgewater Road, back streets.
We're coming to you, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll find you. We just broke up it now.
Where am I going, mate?
Go right, go right.
They're closing in.
He's there, he's there.
37678, he is 899.
TP on there, mate. 3034, I'm with him.
All right, mate. Got it on.
Get your mate, first down now! Get your first down now!
One runaway driver.
Well done. Sorry, I couldn't get comms.
Inks. But he seems to have a short memory.
You made off in a car, you run away, you're looking to the scales, yeah? Lie on the ground, on the side, you stay there.
Yes, you are.
You can't breathe side.
All that not making off can get you out of breath.
Why do you run from car then?
Because my number plate. Your feet. You're going to that thing. There's an old saying, mate.
Yeah?
You can't outrun the thunder.
Yeah, go to them, lovely.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Which one? There's a mixed bag of number plates in his car. Harry and the team take the driver. Petrolhead Steph gives the iffy Audi the once-over. And something doesn't add up.
I've had a check under there as well. No, they have a build sticker, don't they? There you go, mate. Oh. We're looking for. That's a different one. That's a different one, yeah.
When cars leave the factory, they're issued with a build sticker, which shows the motor's unique VIN number. The VIN number Steph's found in the boot doesn't match the ones in the window or engine bay, so Steph asks control to run a check. The crowds are gathering, and the results are in.
We're still on the 26th of May.
We've checked that out, and we've discovered that this vehicle is an outstanding stolen. You've got to know your cars and where to locate other VIN numbers. So, all in all, for us, a good result, because we've got one male detained after a short foot chase as well. Right, cool. Who's driving it? Moss. Yeah, cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Good job.
Coming, you can see how busy it is. All the folk about young kids. No regard for safety members of the public. It's disgusting, really. There's no injuries to anyone, so it's a good job. He's on his way to custody now, where he'll be interviewed.
Unable to outrun the thunder,
Put your first arm now! Get your first arm now!
the driver has been charged with driving without due care and attention and no insurance. He was not implicated in the theft of the car, so faced no legal action. Coming up,
Do it properly, you're not doing it, man. What are you on about?
a drugged-up driver in denial,
Right, you're under arrest on driving whilst unfit. Okay, man. Come on. Yes, you are. Trust me, you are.
and
Oh, shoot, where's that gone?
Oh, no.
cop car crypter with Warren and Aidan.
His driver's licence just blown off. How the hell do we get into that?
Two days have passed since Dan and James's high-speed encounter with the stolen Peugeot, and the pair are back on patrol. A call has just come through about another car theft.
There's been a series of car key burglaries in West Bridgford. There's some decent high-value cars nicked. Our burglars have had two cars from one address, an Audi and a Beamer. They've abandoned the Audi, left in the BMW, and then gone and done another car key break and nicked a brand new 19-plate Golf GTI. That's been tracked by the owner. The car's been found. Local policing colleagues have stopped a group of lads not a million miles from where the GTI's been sort of abandoned. And funnily enough, one of them is a lad that's all over our briefings for doing car key burglaries. And there were two lads outstanding from the pursuit we had down the motorway the other day. So I'd have some money on it being one and the same. Let's have a look, shall we?
Officers have already arrested two lads, and the evidence suggests they're linked to the stolen Volkswagen.
He's got the Golf GTI key in his pocket. I bet that's the driver of the Peugeot from the motorway.
The lad in the back of the police car looks very familiar.
We had the pursuit down the motorway the other day in the 207. Obviously they got away. Classic car key burglars. And I'd have my mortgage on the fact that's the driver of the Peugeot that night, out doing some more car key breaks.
Let's go, Martin, not bad.
The lad has decided he's not going to come quietly. He's kicking off in the back of the patrol car.
Mate, stick some leg restraints on it.
In these situations, leg restraints are needed to protect both the officers and the suspect.
Yeah, we'll have him. We'll have him.
A gesture that this lad doesn't appear to appreciate.
Did you spit at me, mate? You spit at me? I'm not an animal. Stop behaving like one then.
More accustomed to the driving seats of luxury German sports cars, Mr. Gobby isn't happy about riding in the back of a patrol van.
Mate, stop burgling people's houses. You wouldn't have this problem, would you?
You pigs. All of you. A pigs of two, yeah? All of you.
Mate, you're
All of you.
the one that keeps from a car that's stolen the burger in your pocket.
You nerd. You ugly bastards.
If flattery will get you everywhere, this little charmer's going nowhere. Except this.
Mongols, what are you clearly just got?
Nicked a burglar, mate. We've nicked a burglar, is what we've done.
What?
We nicked a burglar that's kicking off.
Get off my shoes! Shut the don't take me to bridal, you ugly bastard!
James has had enough of this jovial banter for one night.
I'm already on the run for...
Oh, he's a delight.
Are you making friends?
Apparently he's done nothing wrong. Apart from the fact he's got keys from a stolen car in his pocket.
Along with the car keys, the lads were also found with this fetching lady's purse, a pair of mole grips, complete with a lock that appears to be missing a door.
What a week.
The stolen Golf had been abandoned half a mile down the road from where the lads were picked up.
Beautiful car, isn't it? They've still got some burgling kit in there, haven't they?
Sadly, the hot hatch hasn't survived the ordeal unscathed.
That is from the roof of the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that, I reckon they ripped it out looking for, like, the tracking box. You have a look, it's all ripped out.
Oh yeah, the red and white mess of it.
See the red SOS button?
Yeah.
That's going to GPS the car, isn't it? So they've nicked it. Yeah. Just dangerous criminals, and it's just a top result for everyone to get them locked up and get them both looking at some prison time. So yeah, happy days.
The silver-tongued lad was found guilty of burglary. He received 18 months behind bars and a 3-year criminal behaviour order. He got 2 years behind bars for burglary. No further action was taken against the passenger. With over 79,000 motorists in the UK were caught driving without insurance last year. Finding the right policy can be a tricky business, and it always to read the small print. Bringing a little night music to Fagley, whistling Warren Pickard is behind the wheel, alongside captive audience Aidan Cullen.
Oh.
This?
Oh, yeah, no insurance.
Has he got no insurance?
Warren tunefully lights him up.
We know it's got no insurance, Lincoln PNC.
Wazza's musical talents know no limits.
Here he comes up. Nice.
Here he
Hey,
comes.
Paul. Are you doing all right?
I'm good, yeah. My uncle's had to lend me his car.
Okay, and this is his car?
Yeah, this is his car.
All right, Paul.
Handing over his driver's licence, the lad tells Warren he's on his way to work, but hasn't had much luck recently.
My car got stolen in Wyke, and it were in a crash, so it's in an impound at the moment. I've got to go collect it today. So my uncle said I can borrow his car to get to work.
Okay.
Which I'm fully come.
But not only has his car been nicked, he may not be insured to drive this one.
And I'm sure that that'll be the case. However, the third-party entitlement will only cover you if that car's insured. And the reason we stopped you is that's showing no insurance.
Oh, well, my uncle's told me that is insured in his name.
Whether his uncle's insured the car or not, Aidan's found a problem in the driver's policy.
Your insurance policy says allowed to drive other vehicles.
No.
No.
So you're not insured anyway?
Not every insurance policy will cover you just because you're fully comp. It's an old school myth almost.
He's fully comp, but not fully insured to drive this motor. So the car from Uncle will be seized. And they say bad things happen in threes.
Oh, shoot. Where's that gone?
Oh, no.
Big gust of wind then.
Oh, no.
All that. That's why you need to get in car usually. See if I can find it. His driver's licence just blown off.
Is that it there?
Can't
No.
see up. How the hell do we get into that? Tried insult to injury. From nowhere, a big gust has blown through a window. It's picked up his driver's licence and shoved it down the windscreen on the dashboard. How unlucky is that?
Oh, no. I'm thinking that you have to take the windscreen out to get to it.
Brilliant. Sods on that.
It's a first, and they don't have the first clue what to do about it.
And I need that picture ID to get my car out.
The X5 has eaten his licence.
Ken, feel sad. It's shit. I mean, he's devastated, his lad. He seems a nice kid as well.
As recovery arrived to seize Uncle's uninsured car, Wazza's got a plan for the nephew to retrieve his from the pound.
Morning. We've got a bit of a
situation.
This lad's coming to your compound today to get a car. We've lost his driver's licence. Can you take a photograph of that young man?
WhatsApp it to Ben.
They can look at photo, go, yeah, same guy, photo ID, we're happy. Cops, us, are confirming he is who he's telling you he is.
After sending a photo to the recovery yard...
Cool. Right, that's done.
With an Interceptor's seal of approval,
We got key, Aidan. Have we lost that as well? Go on, mate, jump in.
they offer to give the banded driver a lift.
You thought you were insured and then tried to insult to injuries, but the cops lose your licence.
The moral of this story, always read the small print. The unlucky lad was fined £300 for driving without insurance and got 6 points on his licence, which was eventually rescued from the belly of the Beamer by a dab-hand mechanic.
See you later. See ya. That's a one.
The Interceptors' relentless mission to bring peace and order to the nation's streets is a vital task, but often a thankless one.
Not everyone's going to like us, I get that.
I used to get wound up a lot when they used to like call you all sorts, and then I got past that. But I think sometimes it's hard, especially when you're a new officer and you're not used to going to work and getting abused. And then I think after a while you learn to ignore it because you know that they're saying it to get a rise. The minute they know that they've got you, that is it, they'll carry on. But we must be one of the few jobs where you go to work and you get abused and it's normal.
It's the early hours and Sergeant James Carrington and Katie Eustace are on patrol in the BMW X5.
They've had a call to say there are 5 males all dressed in dark clothing with torches go down an alleyway between a couple of properties.
The X5's 3-litre straight 6 and state-of-the-art 4-wheel drive system allow the Interceptors to respond to the call with blistering pace.
Have we got any more specific description on the alleyway they've gone down? Hold on. There's a bloke just popped his head out over there.
Which one?
That one just there. Go and have a look. And a poke.
Katie says she joined the force because she didn't want to be stuck in an office all day. I doubt she had disappearing down dark alleys at the top of her wish list either.
Hold on, there's about to be a massive fight between 2 taxi drivers.
There's trouble brewing down the road. These narrow streets only allow 1 car to pass at a time, and a pair of drivers are locked in a nose-to-nose standoff.
One of you needs to grow up, don't they, and move out of the way.
Yeah, Steve, I think she's got embroiled in some kind of road rage incident on the street that's unrelated at the same time.
What's up?
What's up is the back of a seriously annoyed taxi driver.
He's using Pakistani language.
He's being abusive. Right.
He's speaking like racist.
Unwilling to stare down an interceptor, the other driver backs down.
Gotta love it. You've gotta love.
It's averted. James leaves the comfort of the X5 and joins Katie in the hunt for the suspicious men.
No joy.
Nothing obvious, but there's cameras all over it.
There's not more shouting going on.
It sounds like the duelling motorists are back.
Hold on. There's going to be a horrible, nasty fight, so we need to move.
Clocking the incoming interceptors, the driver of the second car isn't hanging around.
Is it him doing all the shouting?
Yeah. Taxi driver's just trying to do this.
Yeah, tempo.
The 2-ton Beamer makes light work of the tight, speed bump-filled streets, but there's a problem. Runaway is also in an X5.
Left. An H.
But the police-spec BMW has a high-performance upgrade. A pair of interceptors.
Next right, next right. Right.
The Runaway is recklessly racing through built-up residential streets.
Down here and right. We'll be out on the boulevard.
But Katie knows these roads like the back of her hand.
I've got the car now.
Bingo.
Yes. Right, fellas, what's your problem?
Nothing, officer, what's up?
Because you've had a right Barney with that taxi driver. Why have you guys behaved as you have?
Who's that?
These 3 lads appear to be heading to a party.
So any of you insured to drive this car?
No, none of it.
He was driving it then?
He's got off.
Has he? No, because if you don't come back, we're going to be seizing the car.
The driver's seat is empty, He could have made off, or he could have just swapped seats.
Where's the lad that was driving this car?
He's got to one of his birds' asses, I don't know.
Right, we need to fetch him back, otherwise, because none of you is insured to drive it, we're going to be taking his car. So you might... They claim the driver has gone off to service his girlfriend. His mate's just told me that he's not going to come out. We suspect either they're not insured or something's not right with his driving licence. So we're going to be seizing the car.
So was it that belongs to the car? That's what the plate says, or am I guessing?
Yes, that's correct.
No. When is he coming back then to speak to us?
As soon as he busted the load.
Katie and James don't care what he's doing. If he's not back in 5 minutes, he's losing his wheels.
He's got his ring in him, he's there. Give him a second minute, mate.
The car stinks of booze, but alcohol isn't the only stimulant on tonight's menu.
Are you enjoying that balloon? Is there something in there that's nice for you?
Yeah, of course there is. For nitrous oxide.
Lovely.
Nitrous oxide is the gas used to anaesthetise people in operating theatres. It's also a very popular but potentially harmful recreational drug. Inhaled from a kiddie's balloon, it's legal to use, but not if you're driving.
Yeah.
We suspect that the driver's had a load of that nitrous oxide, which would be why he's done one and not wants to come back, because it comes under that psychoactive substance stuff. So that'll be why he doesn't want to come and talk to us right now. Might have had a nice night with his mate, but lost his car.
With Romeo nowhere to be seen, Katie decides enough is enough.
Time's up. It's being recovered.
It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah. At 5:29. Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't. It's been
Stop supping your nitrous oxide and you'll know what time it is, won't you?
Come on, babe.
Believe it's a chap called... Don't call me babes, I'm not your babes, am I?
No, you're not. You're far from me. Listen,
Exactly.
With the tow truck on its way, moving the X5 won't be a problem.
On the floor, not us.
But shifting this bunch of charmers could be.
You're going to see the rivers, isn't it?
Well, the recovery wagon's not going to take the car you lot in it, is it?
Some Muay Thai shit on you.
Shall I get one of the other cars?
Yeah.
One of the other cars start coming towards us.
I'm staying in this car.
Yeah, but if we seize the car under Section 165 of the Road Traffic Act, there can't be people in it, which means we have the power to remove people from the vehicle to seize the vehicle.
You're me as well.
Mate, don't act like a 5-year-old boy.
I'm not a 5-year-old
Don't be stupid. Well, don't act like one then.
I'm not acting like one.
Right, well, let's not be stupid.
What I'm telling you is...
You're going to sit in a car and go to a police duty garage sat in a recovered car.
I am not getting out of the car.
Right, well, how are we going to recover it then? Are you in it?
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Katie and James know the ideal solution for removing stubborn objects.
Hello, boys.
Apply just the right amount of muscle. And if that doesn't work, the tow truck usually has the desired effect.
Socks and sliders, classic.
It's a psychotic drug. It's made for whipped cream.
Psychotic? You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Yeah, psychotic.
Really?
Good job litter wardens aren't here, innit?
The lads are now worried about the car. The windows are open, it's raining, and the interior is going to get trashed.
So if the car was to get damaged, who's going to be liable for it?
He's not come back to put the windows up with the keys, has
who's
he?
liable for it? You took it.
It's his fault, though,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
you took it. No, it ain't. No way.
If you can get the key off him,
But he
great,
didn't
we
know.
can put the windows up. He's too busy. He's having a good time.
I'll put it again, Joe. You should.
But, as if by magic,
Hey, the windows are up.
someone somewhere has got the key to this car. Now it's locked, they can't take it out of gear, so it will have to be dragged onto the truck, potentially damaging the tyres and the gearbox.
We have tried to explain to them that if it gets dragged on, it might take some damage. With a key, it won't. They're not interested. This is your mate's pride and joy.
The party's over for this rain-soaked trio.
Interesting bunch of lads, weren't they, to be fair?
And I think we'll be the best person to
entertaining.
describe them. At the end of the day, the driver's not come back, so we suspect he's either under the influence or something.
We've got him off the street for the night at least, bearing in mind he's probably under the influence of something, because they stink of booze as well. So whether it be the recreational gases they're enjoying or some booze as well, who knows? But
You don't want him driving around in that state.
the way he was driving through the estate, and if he's in that state, it's best we have him and his car off the road. So ultimately, this is a result.
It couldn't be proved that Romeo was behind the wheel, so no further action was taken. However, he did pay the recovery fee and collected his true love. Still to come.
He's going quick, isn't he?
He is.
A steaming driver runs off the road.
He's crashed.
It's a hill, ain't it? See ya. That's a 1 in a million chance that happen, though, isn't it?
I couldn't do that again if I'd have tried.
Generally, most members of the public are absolutely fine with us. In fact, they quite like having us around. But people that tend to go on the wrong side of the law, yeah, they don't really, do they?
Some are like little kids. It's like when you tell them no or they don't get their own way, it's like to stamp their feet, shout and bawl a little bit, especially when they've got the mates about.
Can you get some more units down here, please? Getting some attention from locals.
Only to a job on the hurry-up are Interceptors Shenny and Sam Lister. En route to help another cop in Leeds who stopped a car that was being driven erratically. Some of the passengers have run off, but the driver has been collared.
4-3, if you follow up to Chapel Town, you'll see him inside the road.
No sooner have they arrived on scene.
He's running off.
Someone else does a runner. Sam's out of the car at lightning speed.
Ik ben al in de voorzitter. 6 stop Hexford Street.
Brilliant, 4-0 on your deck.
Lost on Savile Place. Yeah.
There's no time to worry about the ones that got away.
We're about to see if Shane's all right.
Fellow Interceptor Gav's got the driver by the dungarees and suspects he's been drinking.
Take a deep breath and blow. Seal your lips, please, first. Nice and steady. Do it properly. You're not doing it, man. You're on about. You're not blowing properly.
Yeah. The driver's not playing ball.
Right, you're under arrest and suspicion. Driving whilst unfit. Okay, yes you are. Come on, yes you are. Trust me, you are.
Look, what are you on about?
Get in.
What are you on about?
Get in.
Fella, get in. I'm getting
Get
in, man.
Get in. Get in the car then. Whatever. Don't try and kick me. Don't try and kick me.
Car broke through, big up.
It's not just the suspect playing up.
Injury clear, whiplash.
Just gives a bit of space, would you please, pal?
200 south for traffic officer. Couldn't drive to save his life.
While street performers trot out, frankly, weak material, Gav goes back to the breathalyzer.
Nice and steady.
The legal limit is 35.
Stop, there we go. Thank you, well done.
He's blown 43.
Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of driving a motor vehicle whilst over the prescribed limit. There we go, we've just changed it from unfit to...
Gav's already found a small bag of tablets in the driver's door, but the car is otherwise clean.
But whatever were in there's gone off that street now.
The driver may have more than booze in his blood, so Gav does a drugs wipe.
Thank you, now stick your tongue out. Stick your tongue out, please, you're not sticking it out. Oh, see, stick your tongue out, no, you're failing to cooperate with a drug. No, stick your tongue out, no! Leave it out.
Yeah?
When blessed with a little saliva,
there we go.
The wipe detects cocaine or cannabis in 8 minutes.
Yeah, he's locked up at the minute, overprescribed limit, possession of drugs, and soon to be, it's kind of like drug driving with looks as well.
It's a full house. The roadside test indicates he's positive for cocaine and cannabis. Still to come.
Okay, all right, come.
At custody, Gav's got a tough question for the drugged-up driver.
Do you agree to provide 2 specimens of breath for analysis?
You want to say that again, mate? I never got that.
And...
Can you manage?
Another driver's got the wrong end of the stick about their insurance.
When you say you rent it from him, did he tell you that you're insured?
Yeah, he said it's insured in his driver.
I know that.
In Leeds, Gav's arrested a driver for drink and drug driving.
Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of driving whilst unfit. Okay, yes you are. Come on, yes you are. Trust me, you are.
Now back at custody, Gav's taking a closer look at the evidence.
Inside his driver's door has been a little bag containing 6 pink tablets. I believe they're possibly ecstasy. There's initially made comments like the Viagra, but it also gets sent off for testing as well.
All right, come.
All drivers who tested for drink or drugs at the roadside are given a second evidential test at custody. With a little bit of cooperation, he'll be tested and tucked up in a cell in no time.
Do you agree to provide 2 specimens of breath for analysis?
You what? Say that again, mate. I never got that.
Have you in the last 20 minutes consumed any alcohol?
No, I've been with you, mate.
Used any mouth spray?
No.
Used any mouthwash?
No. Just alcohol, mate. You got hearing problems.
Drug driving can lead to 6 months behind bars.
What, test?
You've heard what I've said. You've understood everything I've said. I'm not going to be messing about anymore. OK? Are you going to give a blood sample or not?
But this charmer is more concerned about Gav intercepting his courting.
All I wanted to go do is go shag some lasses.
Just hopefully the ladies will wait for you.
The breathalyzer machine is on the blink, so blood samples are taken to test for both alcohol and drugs. And the driver is finally shown to his cell.
See you later, enjoy your ensuite.
Oh.
I've been doing it 12 years now, and I'd love for somebody to come along and say something original, but they never do. Same old, same old.
He's just trying to play it on and drag it out for as long as he can.
Only time will tell with this blood test, and I've got no doubt it'll be over.
Gav wasn't wrong. Blood analysis showed the driver was under the influence of ecstasy and cannabis, and the pink pills found in his car were ecstasy. For drugging and possession of a Class A drug, he was banned from the roads for 22 months and ordered to do 40 hours of unpaid work. No action was taken against him for drink driving. In a suburb east of... With over 800 knife crimes reported in Nottinghamshire last year, the Interceptors have actioned a specialist team to tackle this modern-day menace head-on. Out on patrol today are Sergeant Steve King and Ken Tinley.
Knife carriers generally will be carrying a knife because they're involved in something else, maybe part of organised crime groups or gangs. And we try and deal with those issues as well. So, for example, if someone who's involved in drug supply, we'll target them. And if you get them for a drug supply, then hopefully that will prevent them from carrying a knife in the future as well, really.
Steve's a big Jason Bourne fan, and his favourite movie star is Matt Damon. Well, he's just spotted 2 more celebrities, but this pair are stars of the morning briefing.
2 males. First stop. All right.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Yeah, all right, bro.
You jumping down ready?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what's happening.
Yeah.
Well, if you do it
Steve and Ken just want a quiet word, but the lads leap straight on the defensive.
Are we being detained? Yes, you are being detained.
For what? For what crime?
Under the Misuse of Drugs Act, you're being detained whilst I establish whether or not we're going to be conducting a search. I can't do that. Well, I can't do that if I allow you to walk off. Your behaviour is erratic. There's intelligence linking you to the supply of controlled drug in this area. Therefore, you're both being searched. I've just told you. Okay?
So do you understand that? Just pop your hands out your pocket, dude.
No, I don't understand that. No, you can't arrest me. Listen, boss.
Let me explain it to you then, mate.
Boss, you can't
Just stop that. For what? For what? You're not arrested, you're being detained.
I'm being detained for what, though? That's
for purpose of drug search, mate.
For what, though?
Backup has arrived, and not a moment too soon.
I'll explain it to you.
No, not for all my... Yo, lad up, man. Don't kick off, no.
Steve and Ken are satisfied that neither lad is carrying a knife, but they're both resisting the search, so the cuffs are coming out.
Okay, there's active intelligence linking you to the supply of drugs in this area. There's all smell of cannabis emanating from you. You're smoking cannabis.
Are you taking something today? No. What? Because your eyes are like pinpricks, mate.
What are? It doesn't matter.
You're frothing at your mouth.
Go on then, do your thing. Do your thing here. Go put my bag. Do your thing.
Just spin around for me. Just face my colleague.
It's touching me.
Stop whinging.
It's touching me.
I think it's got something in there, crotch, mate.
Yeah, I know. What are?
You got something down your pants, mate?
There, yeah. What do you mean, got something down my crotch?
Get your hands out.
Nothing. Crotch. You can't touch me. Knob. Bro, look, it's my knob. You know, get my cock out. Let's get out. No, I'm going to show him now.
This loud-mouthed lad is adamant that he's got nothing to hide. But the game's up for his mate.
So you got some cannabis down your pants, yeah?
What?
There's some cannabis down your pants. I can see it. Is that all that's down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait because it's quite far down. How old are you? How old are you? 17. Is there anything else down there?
No.
Just the weed?
Yeah. You know what this is? It's harassment, isn't it?
No, it's not harassment. Chill out.
Look. I haven't got nothing. Right. Going down my boxes!
I'm not going down your boxes. I'm going round your waist. I'm going round your waistband.
Right. What can you get? You know what? I actually haven't got nothing on me, but you know, you can't go on like this.
Well, it appears you got something stuffed down your pants,
mate.
So.
Ken's made another discovery. These not-so-smartphones are often used by drug dealers to do business without being traced.
So what concerns me is you've got two burner-style mobile phones that you're saying aren't yours. You've been quite quick to declare they're not yours.
My phone's broke at home, and the other one's my mate's phone. I just phone my mum on it. Like, what's your problem?
Okay.
The lad reckons he borrowed the mobile to phone his mum.
There's at least some cannabis down your pants.
Oh my
so you're probably going to be detained for a full strip search, and we'll need to get an appropriate adult.
Well, she's about to get another call.
Who is your guardian or who looks after you?
My mum.
Where does she live?
Oh.
Okay, where's your housemate?
I'm sure he's like, no, they've been here enough times.
Oh, I'm just asking you. I've never met you before. Is she in?
Because he's under 18 and he can't be strip searched without his legal guardian.
We're quite determined when we've got the grounds, we'll take people back and strip them. If they want to hide drugs in their underwear, then that's ultimately what we're going to have to do.
Back at the Nick, Motormouth has run out of puff.
Pop out, dude, you're right.
Alright, boss.
Calm down now a bit, yeah?
I've calmed down.
Good
anyway,
man.
He's fiercely denied that he's hiding drugs.
All right, we have to check, dude, because you have got something down there, haven't you?
Yeah, but I haven't, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
A strip search will allow him to prove his innocence once and for all.
All right, just pull your trousers down, but keep your boxers on. All right, now spin round for me and just look down. This lad's got some Class A in his pants.
Steve has pulled out a plastic bag that appears to contain Class A drugs.
I don't know where that was coming from.
Well, it was in your pants, mate.
Amazingly, the lad claims he has no idea how the drugs appeared between his legs.
He's got some cash stuffed down his pants, about 170 quid, and then 3 or 4 wraps of dark substance, which is suspected to be heroin. He clearly doesn't know how they've ended up down his pants. So we're just going to search the other lad, see what we've got with him, and then we'll make a decision about where we go with it. And,
It's time for the second lad to strip off, in front of Mum.
At no point should he be fully naked, so we'll do probably the top half first. Put that back on, then do the bottom half. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, chuck that back on for me, mate.
The strip search revealed the lad did have cannabis hidden down his pants.
So both have been arrested for possession with intent to supply controlled drugs. Hopefully it's been seen today, the sorts of proactive work we've been doing in the community that should make people feel a bit more comfortable, a bit more confident policing operations that are taking place, and hopefully it sends a message to these two and maybe the wider criminality that might be taking place within Clifton that we are looking for you and we will stop you, we will search you, and we'll make arrests where the evidence is there.
Both lads were arrested for possession with intent to supply Class A drugs and possession of cannabis. They're both the investigation. Still to come, a look behind the green door uncovers green grass.
We've got a reasonable amount of cannabis in there.
It's crashed.
Rain-soaked roads cause a well-oiled driver to slip up.
Stay here! Police! Come here!
Where's the lad that was driving this
He's
car?
gone to one of his birds' houses, I don't know.
Right.
And a disappearing demonstrates that romance is not dead.
When is he coming back then to speak to us?
As soon as he busts the load.
Nottinghamshire's neighbourhood policing teams are the Interceptors' eyes and ears on the ground. They have supplied vital intel on the location of a man believed involved in organised crime. And today, the neighbourhood unit are revving up for a raid alongside the tactical support group. Heading up the op is Sergeant Brian Blackmore.
We're just on a misuse of drugs warrant with NSUs.
They don't want anyone slipping out the back door, so they're surrounding the property.
They're dropped off.
The warehouse has been converted into artists' studios.
We'll go through there. Let's get that door smashed through.
But the Interceptors are hoping to find more than a pile of paintbrushes. The warehouse is a rabbit warren of rooms and corridors.
This one's locked. Just stand by, Pete.
The team have found someone. It's all hands on deck.
Stay there.
Result, they've got their man.
Just confirm we've got to make take.
The only thing Sleeping Beauty here is going to be wearing right now is a shiny pair of handcuffs. A quick scan of the building has delivered 3 more suspects. They've all been arrested and are headed off to the local nick. The warehouse is cluttered and full of hiding places.
Ryan's got it.
I've got to say it's one of the most complex because of the layout. Because it's an original building, they've created little studios and rooms within what wouldn't have been there in the first place.
Sergeant Mark Southgate from the neighbourhood unit is heading up the search party.
We've got quite a substantial amount of what appears to be Class A controlled drugs in the premises. Like a substantial block there on top of the scales, a block of off-white substance on the floor there with the other individual wraps, quantity of cash, numerous mobile phones. So it's a good hit today, good result.
To speed up the search, a police dog has been drafted in to sweep the building. Baxter has been trained to sniff out heroin, cocaine and cannabis.
Dog gave us an indication on the box, and we've got a reasonable amount of cannabis in there.
This big bag of weed would fetch an equally large price on the street. The bad news for the dealer is it's headed straight for the police incinerator. And Baxter isn't the only one sniffing out a monster haul.
Looks like it's a kilo block of uncut cocaine. In itself, it's probably worth 25 to 40,000, but once it's cut down into deals, its street value is probably upwards of £100,000. So that's a really good find. It's going to really hit them hard where it hurts in the pocket. A good result.
This raid has delivered the organised crime unholy trinity.
It's quite a good one.
Quite a good one, yeah.
Guns, money and drugs.
Everywhere you go.
For Brian's team, the raid was well worth the early morning wake-up.
We've got in excess of 1 kilo of cocaine in one big block package. Also, we found different quantities of, again, cocaine in bundles. Some were on the scales, mobile phones attached or linked to it. Quantity of cash just in that room alone.
6 people were arrested in today's operation, including their main target.
He has a previous history in organised crime in Nottingham area, links to have been involved in quite serious offences within Nottingham, firearms offences. So it's a big result for us to locate him here, where he is actually in the room where the drugs are. We can actually tie him to that.
They didn't just tie him to it, they put him behind bars. When Sleeping Beauty had his day in court, he was convicted of possession with intent to supply cocaine and received a 7-year custodial sentence. The Interceptors' relentless mission to bring peace and order to the nation's streets is a vital task, but often a thankless one.
Get camera on.
Interceptors like Chris Harding and Chris Bastow are well versed in the perils of pursuit.
600 chase on foot, down towards South Town Road.
They've been a crime-fighting duo
Slowly walk towards me. I'm behind you.
for the last 5 years.
Been covered in blood. You've got to trust your driver, haven't you?
Yeah, and have confidence in your car. These cars are designed and will do 150 and more without any issues, so you just need to have confidence in that, treat car with respect, and you'll be fine.
Today, it's Bastow in the saddle of their trusty steed, the BMW 330. But that's not the only fast Beamer on the streets of Seacroft. A driver in a high-performance Beamer has clocked the ball and booted it.
Hey, it's going.
Might have a car going here in Seacroft.
Hold on to your hats.
Clear, go. X-ray, Romeo 41. We've got a BMW 3 Series failing to stop. Speed is approximately 90 miles per hour.
This driver clearly has something to hide, fleeing so fast.
Which way, which way?
Left.
The Chris's are left chasing shadows.
Yes, yeah, left onto Old York Road. We're just through red lights near to Tesco's.
Chris's training gives him the edge, and he quickly closes the gap on the runaway.
Still safe to continue, speed 70, North Parkway towards Kempmead Avenue.
The dicey driver has a close call. Undertaking at 70 miles an hour.
No speed roundabout, junction with Couplands Avenue, straight over.
Then ploughing headlong into a roundabout.
Continuation towards South Parkway.
He's a fag paper away from a side-on smash. But the near miss hasn't slowed him down. Chris is pushing the 330 to the limit.
Speed is now 90 miles per hour.
A life-threatening game of chance on the wrong way roulette wheel.
Oh, well, it's wrong way round roundabout.
And then he makes for the narrow back streets.
I've lost it
right.
Right here, Pigeon Court Road.
Keep calm, deep breath, and trust your spidey sense, Chris.
46, it's a right round to Pigeon Court Road. Speed is 50. It's gone the wrong way down North Parkway.
The road's blocked. Time to think fast. Fancy footwork and local knowledge are the order of the...
And it'll be going towards Boggett Hill Drive. It's...
From AMPR,
Is it
there is a stolen
left?
WM240 out the...
Which way? Which way?
Is that it?
It says left.
Despite a little help from the public,
Is it this way?
the reckless driver goes to ground. They keep up the hunt for the stolen car, but this game of Beamer versus Beamer has taken its toll.
God, this car stinks.
That is a mixture of clutch, brake, tyres,
sweat.
Yeah, just a bit of everything really. We've had to work extremely hard to keep up with him. It was either it's a 2 series, 135i or 140i, which are 3 litre petrol turbos. They're extremely quick cars, so
The trail might have gone cold, but the same can't be said for their car. The brakes are smoking.
We'll pop it in for a safety check, I think.
Before they head back, they go for one last look around the neighbourhood.
Could he have gone in here?
I think he's gone straight back.
The high-speed pursuit is the talk of the town.
Yeah, we're just looking for the car, that's all.
Sorry to hold you.
No, it's not a problem at all.
You want a cup of tea or a beer, anything?
I'd go for the second one while I'm working.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Could do with a bucket of water for them brakes.
You know what? It'd be a good result just to get the car.
Yeah.
And as if by magic,
what's that?
The BMW appears.
That's it.
Yeah, this pursuit, we found vehicle. Can I check chassis with you?
High-powered cars like this are often stolen and used by organised crime gangs. And surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I've got each one showing outstanding stolen from last year, actually. Taken in a burglary from the Leeds area.
Happy days. It's going to get recovered, and it's been outstanding stolen for nearly a year. So I think it's a good result all in all.
A search of the stolen Speedwagon turns up classic car thief booty.
Are they original plates?
65 now.
No.
A set of dodgy plates. Any more, Chris?
Oh, hang on. What's these ones? Are they original ones?
No. No. It's a good result, isn't it?
It is a good result, yeah.
And it's another stolen car off road, so I'm happy. It's another car they're using quite clearly to either commit crime or deal drugs. So we're taking car off them, and it's a fast car, so they're one car down.
Should get a micro or something next.
Yeah.
The Nick's motor was recovered and handed back to the insurance company. The hunt for the driver is still ongoing. Over 79,000 motorists in the UK were caught driving. Still to come.
He's going quick, isn't he?
He is.
A steaming driver runs off the road.
He's crashed.
And straight into custody.
Straight up, behind your back.
Behind your back.
Behind your back. I thought, how's he got round there? And that's the answer, he hasn't.
It's the midweek night shift in Mansfield, and Interceptors Clarkey and Phil are head on patrol.
Well, yeah, it's damp tonight. The roads are wet, but visibility is not too bad. Obviously, we drive to the conditions. The point is that everything that we do has got to be safe. I think we'll be in good hands with Phil at the wheel. I hope.
Up ahead, the pair spot a driver who appears to be in a bit of a hurry.
He's going quick, isn't he?
He is.
He's crashed.
Losing it on the bend, the Nissan has flattened a metal fence. Remarkably, the driver's straight out of the car and making tracks.
Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Fire!
But Clarkey and Phil are right behind him.
Well, behind your back.
Behind your back.
Behind your back.
Now the Interceptors need to get to the bottom of why the car ended up like this.
You Polish?
Yes.
So Clarkey breaks out his best Polish.
Jak się masz?
Not bad.
Not bad, okay.
Amateur thespian Clarkey picked up his impressive command of Polish during a week-long touring production of Beth.
You're walking round, Phil. Hang on. Go on.
The driver may not have blood on his hands, but he does have booze on his breath.
You been drinking?
Yes.
Yes. Spiritos.
Some vodka.
Vodka, yeah? Okay. Come on. Sit in there. On your head. I thought he'd take it the bend pretty quick. I thought, how's he got round there? And that's the answer, he hasn't.
I am dickhead.
I couldn't possibly comment.
I am Dickhead.
When was your last drink tonight?
Hour ago.
About an hour ago, okay.
Hey,
Yes?
you know what is most shit in this situation?
What's that?
My good friend,
Yeah?
not drinking,
Yeah?
offer me.
To give you a lift?
There's no time for what-ifs. It's time to put him to the test.
You know where I am?
Okay, well...
In the big shit house.
Will you give me a breath sample?
No, I've been drunk, I've been driving,
Yeah.
and I'm putting my breath.
Okay, thank you. Nice deep breath.
If you take my...
You blow into there, nice tight seal, blow into there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop there, stop there. Stop, stop, stop.
The driver might wish he'd accepted that lift. The results are in.
So the limit is 35. Okay, you've blown 88.
88.
88. Yeah, so you failed the test, so I'm now arresting you on suspicion of driving whilst... Okay, listen to me. I'm arresting you on suspicion of driving whilst over the prescribed alcohol limit. Do you understand that?
I'm working with you.
Okay, you are. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the police station. We're going to put you on an evidential breath test machine, and we'll see what the reading is there, and we'll take it from there. Thank you. Shut this door, okay? Thank you.
At over twice the legal limit, statistically, he was at least 30 times more like crash than a driver who hadn't touched a drop.
Look at this devastation. You know, he's completely driven at speed, lost it on the bend, come straight through here. There could have been a pedestrian, a cyclist, it could have killed somebody. It's crazy. If you want to avoid this, don't drink and drive. Simple.
It's my first mistake.
You have to learn from this. Don't ever drink drive again.
Back at the Nick.
Morning, Dread. You all right?
Phil books in Nottingham's happiest prisoner.
Come with me. We'll go and do the machine. Okay, all right. Thanks, Sarge. Cheers.
Thank you.
And escorts him to their state-of-the-art breath test suite.
So if you want to take a seat, if you sit down there for me, please.
I'm feeling very, very calm.
Good. You accept it. I understand that. You've said that, yeah. Take a nice deep breath and blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
The driver blew 88 on the roadside test.
Going. Stop there. Thank you.
The legal limit is 35.
Right, 86 and 83. We take the lower reading, so we'll take 83. So we'll take you back to the custody sergeant now, isn't it? All right, mate. Bless you.
You know what I mean, yeah?
Yeah.
If only every drink driver was as easygoing as this fella.
Take care. All right. See you later. No problem. You take care, all right? All right.
Honestly.
See you later.
See you, bye-bye. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. I know I make mistake. I'm sorry.
No, that's right.
Main thing is you won't do it again. That's the good thing.
No. Thing is, you tell me like
Yeah.
that.
All right, mate.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
See you. Cheers.
It will come as no surprise that the driver pleaded guilty to drink driving and he also had no insurance. He was probably less happy when he received fines totalling £470 and was disqualified for 20 months.
I thought he was going for it when we first started, you know. I thought he was up for a scrap, you know, when he first...
Yeah, well, as I was going
when he
to
turned and
saw him
faced
run.
up, and then he stopped and faced me up,
Yeah.
didn't he? And I thought, here we go.
I think he just wanted to give you a hug.
Well, most people do.
And there's more new Interceptors next Monday night at 8. This to stay. Stories of
In a suburb east of Leeds,
He's got a dint. Don't like dints.
Interceptors Adi and Chris are quietly tailing a white Astra.
Car in front's just caught his eye. It's got a brake light out. It looks a bit of a shed, to be polite. It's not well looked after. So we're just going to stop it, have a look at it, do relevant checks and see where we come.
Van Man's shed has clearly seen better days. He won't be outrunning them. In fact...
Oh, perfect.
He's helpfully stopped his shed at the side of the road. Adi's seen his fair share of dodgy vans.
How are we doing, all right? Is it your motor?
201.
But
At nearly 80 years old, this veteran isn't your average white van man.
can you manage? We're going to struggle with them ladders if we can't get out of the car.
All right, bud.
Are you a roofer or something?
Yeah.
Hey, that's one of
We're going to struggle getting up them ladders.
Just jump in here and then we're not going to get hit by any cars.
It'll be raining by the time you get up there. Jump in.
Ady was once a hotshot mechanic for Harley Davidson, and the dicky taillight really grinds his gears.
When you look at this car, we've stopped it because you've got a brake light out.
Right. I didn't know.
Yeah, and then obviously there's that bit hanging off at back. You said it's your mate's motor, yeah?
Yeah, I rent it 15 quid a day.
You rent it?
When you say you rent it from him, did he tell you that you're insured?
Yeah, he said it's insured and his driver.
It's...
No.
I know that.
It's a story the Interceptors hear all too often.
The insurance that we can see would not cover you to drive it because it doesn't cover it if it's rented.
What about my insurance on my car? I'm insured to drive any other vehicle with other people's permission.
What's reg your car?
The elderly driver insists his own personal policy will cover him to drive his mate's van.
If it's a 54, PY somewhat.
He can't remember the reg, so in his hour of need he turns to his wife for support.
Hello, right, I'm in the police car, the second van, but I need to know, can you go out and look at car number? Car, registration number at car.
This'll take some explaining.
I'm sat in a police car with two gentlemen and they want, our insurance covers me to drive other people's motor. Anyway, just go get me number at Keys, will you?
How long have you been married?
65.
There are many secrets to a long and happy marriage.
Bless. She'll be worrying now, won't she?
Communication, commitment, and most of all, honesty.
Say that again.
The roofer's wife has had another look at the documents, and he seems to have got his wires crossed. He's only a named driver on her insurance policy.
Yeah, I know, but...
It's not the news he was hoping for. Ady's got the job of explaining the finer details.
So, yes, you're a named driver. As a named driver, you don't have third-party entitlement to drive other vehicles. Only the policy holds, so unfortunately I have to agree with your lass.
It sounds like an honest mistake, but unfortunately, the law's the law.
And by the sounds of it, this guy's completely fed you wrong information, but unfortunately, as you as the driver, it's your responsibility.
Gates, can we arrange recovery for a vehicle, please? No insurance details and ready.
The van is being seized, and the mate who hired it to him will have to collect it from the pound.
So just have a good chat with him, because it's unfortunate it's you who's going to get the points.
But since he's now free to go, the dedicated roofer decides to crack on with his shift.
Get your lads down from up on roof to gear and move it stuff out. Don't you be lugging out heavy out of there. Hey, up here. I didn't expect that.
I think he generally thought he was covered.
I feel sorry for him, but at the end of the day, that's life. We all have to pay insurance. Age is not a defence.
Driving without insurance earned him 8 points and a fine. But that will be the least of his worries once he's back under his own roof.
His wife didn't sound too pleased at the phone, did she?
She was fuming.
She already knew. She knew how to answer. She's a woman, she knows how to answer, doesn't she?
Never wrong.
Never wrong.
Catch more Police Interceptors new next Monday at 8.